And that was Jane Doe number 4. Let's bring in Brian Claypool, criminal defense attorney, who is still live at the San Diego courthouse. Brian, before we get into Jane Doe number 4 specifically and the counts pertaining to her, the jury still remains, the jury was deadlocked. A mistrial was declared, and part of that declaration involved 2 counts involving Jane Doe number 4. That was the case from 2003 when she was only 17 and Winslow was 19 years old. I just want to look back with you because I had you on yesterday, I think we ended the program and then this partial verdict was declared. So the note before the partial verdict was declared was that the jury has come to a decision on 4 out of the 12 counts. Instead of asking the jury, and you and I discussed this, instead of asking the jury to kind of go back and respond in some fashion to the 8 remaining counts, the judge took the partial verdict. Do you think that the judge taking the partial verdict was the correct decision?
Thank goodness you brought this up because I was agonizing over this. I think the judge should have handled this differently. When he got that note, he should have done what you said. He should have either sent a note back or called in the jury and said, you need to continue to deliberate on the other 8 counts. I have no idea how it is. Maybe you can help me, but I have no idea how it is that a verdict was actually read on the 4 counts where there was a conviction. The judge should have simply said, "Okay, great. You've got 4 that you've got a decision on. You don't have a decision on 8. Go back and keep working on those other 8, and don't reveal to the world about the other 4." Here's why I think that was that wasn't the best.
Brian, have you seen this before?
Yeah,
have you seen something like this before?
I have no.
Okay, all right.
I have never seen. I've never seen a partial verdict read and jurors polled before while they're still deliberating 8 other counts.
Okay, thank you. We actually have, before we go on with this conversation, we have some sound, and this, I believe, is it Mark Carlos that we have? I'm sorry, we have Brian Watkins talking about this partial verdict being taken.
I think that partial verdict somewhat helped because they were then they had the ability now to say, well, we are undecided on the remaining counts. Go ahead and declare it a mistrial so that we can relitigate this again.
Okay, now he's not exactly saying whether he's seen this, but Brian, I will tell you, our lead anchor, Vinnie Politan, he's never seen this, and some producers from the original Corey TV, they've never seen anything like this, and now you, one of the country's most premier legal minds, has never seen this. So do you think that everything almost fell apart because the judge did, in fact, take the partial verdict?
You bet. By the way, thank you for the compliment. But there's no question about it that what the judge did is he basically then gave this jury a reason to go back there and not reach a verdict on the other 8 counts. Because think about it. To get polled, when you get polled as a juror, that's a very, very profound and powerful thing to happen to you. You've got to say, yes, that was my vote. So think about it, Seema. You do that, and then the judge says, okay, by the way, your job's not over, when everybody's feeling like it's over because they just got polled on 4 convictions. Then you're going to symbolically send them back into the deliberation room and say, keep deliberating. They're going to go back there with the mentality, look, we already did our job. We already got a decision on 4 of these. We're done, basically.
Yeah,
so I think that suggestively sent a message like we're history. We're just going to come back the next morning for an hour or 2, and we're deadlocked, Judge. That was a colossal mistake.
It was almost a retroactive deliberation. It didn't make any sense. Okay, Brian Claypool, please stick with me just for a little while longer. I'm going to miss you when this is over. You've been so insightful, and your expertise invaluable, my friend. We're going to take a quick break.
I already have separation anxiety, Seema.
We're going to take a quick break, Brian Claypool. More Core TV Live on the other side of this.